My name's Tori Palermo, class of 61. We started this project about 10 months ago with the sole purpose of combining the classes of 61 and 62, mainly because our two classes opened Proviso West together. The function of that, because we had so much cohesion between the two classes, we thought this would be proper and appropriate. Having a novel idea of doing something different is one issue. Getting cooperation and support can often be another issue. But I was lucky enough that we were able to get a good, solid committee together with Bob Robleski, Carol Corey, Diane Mazielko, Vince Saracino, and my co-partner on this project, Nancy Letterman. We were able to put together this through a cooperation of these people who attained the meetings, and also from some outside help. Fred Redderwag and John Strait. We also had help as far as the displays. Lynn Goldman, Karen and Carol also put displays together. And I probably forgot one or two people, and I apologize for that. But there's a whole lot of people who got involved in this. This is the outcome, and we hope it was all worth it for you. Thank you.
Your classes, the classes of 1961 and the class of 1962, really stand up for that model, because in my opinion you are the graduates of Proviso West, our first class and our second class. You are nothing but the best.
So it goes to show you that when the principal tells you you're never going to amount to anything, you're certainly going to amount to something. And Proviso is a good place to amount to something.
As a result, within the first 2 years, we had the state of Illinois Vocational Education ask us if we would host a conference for the auto shop teachers in the entire state of Illinois, because they were good. Not the teachers, my students.
I can't tell you what an honor it is for me to be here this evening. You are very special people to me. You are part of what made my career so successful.
Our next speaker, he's been ready since 5 o'clock. He's been coming up to me, is it time yet? Is it time yet? Well, I want you to know, class of 1961, here's your president, Dick Murphy.
You know, first we should start off by thanking our two co-chairs, Tori Palermo and Nancy Linneman, for co-chairing this event. Let's give a big round of applause. Tori, I am so grateful, because that meant that I did not have to chair it as senior class president. Thanks. Class of 61, we all were born in the dark days of World War II, but by the 1950s, there was a new optimism in our country. If you remember, a satellite was launched, our first space satellite, 2 new states joined the Union, and Proviso Township built a new high school. And we were one of the first 2 classes to attend, the first class to graduate, and gave us a lot of memories. And so what Tori asked me to do tonight is share some memories with you. So following in the footsteps of David Letterman, I have the top 10 memories from the class of 61. Number 10 is when we picked the school colors. Remember, we were at Proviso East, we had a vote, and red and white won, and today, red and white is still the school colors of Proviso West, thanks to the class of 61. Number 9.
And now, the class president for the class of 1962, John Scala.
Well, I'll tell you, being here tonight with all my friends is a real pleasure. And I think the first thing that I'd like to do is say, wow, 50 years. Have we made 50 years? And the answer is yes, we have.
For those of you that went to Proviso today and went 25 years ago, the place looked like it was ready to be bulldozed down. It was filthy, the grounds were in terrible repair. The few students we met you wanted to have a bodyguard. There wasn't much discipline at the institution. We were there today, the place was spick and span. I would have been happy to eat lunch off the floor. The grounds were in perfect condition. The place had a feeling that kids could go there and learn. We got to meet some students that were handpicked, and they were of course wonderful and paid well. And we found some others that were just wandering around the school and they were equally as impressive. We have the current principal of Proviso here tonight, and I think you ought to just come up and say a couple of words. Come on up.
Sometimes we forget who brought us along the way. And we haven't reached out to you enough to let you know how much we care about what you did. The demographics may have changed, but still students are learning. One of the things that I believe is important that we don't forget from whence we come. I think that's important. We need your help. Those of you that live in the area, those of you that have moved away, still you can have contact with Proviso West High School.
As you know, we are grateful to be here tonight with the class of 61. I think we should have done this from the beginning. For all these years, I've missed some of you people that I haven't seen in 50 years, and my, how you have changed. For the better. So the class of 62 is going to have their celebration next year with you, the class of 1961. We are going to meet with the principal, and we're going to try to find something that we can do at the school, because the school means a lot to us. And whatever the function is, or functions, we're going to have a good time. We might not be as dressed as well as we are today, but whatever it is, again, we're going to have a good time.